Here's the number one mistake that crochet business owners are making, myself included. I was so focused on coming up with the perfect name, designing a cute logo, printing out business cards. And you know what I didn't think about? How I was going to get customers in the first place. Launching a crochet business or running a current one is a lot like planning a party. You could spend a lot of time on all the Pinteresty details, but if you don't send the invitation, the party's probably not going to be successful. Marketing are your invitation. So in this video, I'm going to explain what you should actually be focusing on by explaining the 5 elements of a great marketing plan for your crochet business. The first element of a great marketing plan is a selling platform. Now this might seem obvious, but I know a lot of crochet business owners out there that are selling direct from their email or even from social media by using things like Venmo and Cash App. You can run into some issues later on down the road if you plan on growing your business and making this something long term. But just trust me when I say that having a place to call your home is going to pay off in the long run, especially if you want to grow your business and make it a full-time income. I recommend focusing either on in-person sales or online sales. You can eventually do a little bit of both, but it can be really challenging in the beginning if you're trying to do too many things at once. If you're planning to do in-person sales, you've probably already been looking into markets, but something else that you could look into is putting your products on consignment at some local boutiques and stores. If you're going to focus on online sales like I did, then you'll want to either choose your own website or a platform like Etsy. Etsy can be a great option if this is your first time ever starting a business and you're a little nervous about all the details. Etsy does a lot of that for you. Now, their fees are higher than they would be if you did your own website, but they also make it really easy for you. Taxes, shipping, ad space, all that good stuff. If you decide to go with your own website, there are 2 platforms that I really like. I personally use Squarespace and I love it. It's really great if you plan on blogging and monetizing that blog. If you're looking to save a little bit of money, then I would look into Shopify. I have a lot of clients that I work with who love it. It's easy to use and it's one of the most affordable options. The second element of your marketing plan is an email platform. So I know you're probably thinking, nobody checks their emails. Why do I even waste my time? Trust me on this one. This is going to be a part of the customer experience that I'm going to walk you through later. This is a very important piece of the puzzle. My personal favorite email platform is Flowdesk. They make beautiful templates. It's easy to use, and they charge a flat rate. A lot of other email platforms charge you by the number of subscribers you have, which is great in the beginning, but as you grow, it gets really expensive. If you want to go with a free option, MailChimp is what I would recommend. They give you a free membership up to 500 subscribers. Now, MailChimp is not as easy to use as Flowdesk, but there are a ton of resources out there that show you how to get things done. The third element of your marketing plan is one social media platform. Now, the reason I say one is because it's really easy to get distracted, to get burnt out, because this is all new. And if you're trying to do too many things at once, you're not going to accomplish anything. So choose one social media platform to start with, and you can always add on others later. I recommend choosing a platform that you're familiar with and that you actually enjoy. This is going to make your life a lot easier. The fourth element of a great marketing plan is branding. Branding is all about how you want your customer to feel when they interact with your business. Do you want them to feel joyful? Maybe you want them to feel nostalgic and understood, confident, powerful. Whatever that is, you can portray that through colors, imagery, and language. I offer more guidance and a branding template in my marketing plan workbook. I will link that below in the description as well. The fifth element is the customer experience or the customer journey, whatever you want to call it. It is how the customer goes from not knowing anything about your business to being a raving fan. So this is a graphic that I created for my own business called the Customer Ecosystem, and this is how I build and deepen relationships with my customers. The majority of people don't see a product or a brand for the first time and immediately buy from them. Chances are they have to interact with you or your brand several times before they actually purchase. So having a plan for how to guide a customer to the point where they're ready to purchase is not only a great idea, but in this day and age with as much competition as there is, it's essential. So by having your selling platform, your home, where people can discover you, find you, learn about you and your products, Then you have your email platform where people can learn more, possibly get a free resource from you or a discount code, and you can continue to let them know about opportunities to purchase from you. And then you have your social platform where you are advertising, bringing people in, building a community, also telling them about your free resources, bringing them to your website, to your email list. And then lastly, you have your branding, which is really communicating to everyone who you are, what you're about, and why they should care. So there are a few signs that your customer experience needs some work. One of them being that a lot of people say they like your items and that they look cute, but they don't actually buy them. Or maybe you have high impressions in your Etsy shop, but no actual purchases. These are some clear signs that you need to work through your customer experience a bit more, that people aren't interacting with you as much as they need to in order to make that buying decision. Another sign that you might need to work on your customer experiences is that you don't have return customers. If people purchase from you one time and then you never see them again, then there are some missed opportunities there. All right, bonus tip. If you're worried about how you're gonna make all of these pieces fit together, then I think this is gonna help. Create a routine or a workflow for your business for the tasks that you have to do over and over again. You can create a routine or a workflow for your business tasks, for your marketing, and all kinds of other things, but it really helps you to streamline the process, to make processes go a lot more quickly because you know what the steps are. So here's an example of maybe what a routine or a workflow could look like for you. You could have focus days, or you could just have a general routine that you have every day. And don't forget to download the free marketing checklist. The link is in the description below, and it goes into a little bit more explanations of each of these 5 elements. So if you're ready to dive into the details and get into the nitty-gritty of this thing, here's a video for you. This is all about how I started my crochet business. I get a lot more in depth about things like Etsy, shipping, legal, and all the good stuff. So be sure to check that out.